Good morning! You can see what is on the pan today is we have a hickory smoked, it's a pre-cooked butt portion ham, 8.65 pounds. Typically I don't ever do anything to hams. I just take them out and I put them right on because to me they taste just fantastic the way they are. They're already salty enough so I don't ever season them. But today what I'm going to do is I'm going to rub the whole thing in mustard and then coat it all in brown sugar. Just rub some brown sugar on it. I've seen it on a YouTube video and I haven't ever done a ham like that, so I figured I'll give it a try. So I'll give you a look once I have that all rubbed down with some mustard and some sugar. We'll check back in a bit. Okie dokie. Ham's all ready to go. Like I said, I'll rub the whole thing down in mustard. And all the mustard, like you don't taste the mustard, but all the mustard does is it acts as a binder. It just makes all your rubs and stuff stick to whatever you're putting it on. But before I did that, I scored some lines on the skin side of this. I don't know if you can really see it, but I did score some lines in it, horizontal and vertical, probably about 1 inch apart. So then all I did to the top side of this, like I said, rubbed it down in mustard, light brown sugar. That's all I did on this side of it, and then on the back side, the same thing. But on the back side, I also put a light coat of the Big Dick's Margarita Rub. Never used a rub before. Wasn't going to use anything else on the ham but the brown sugar, but came home from work the other day, and wouldn't you know it, I am loaded up with the Big Dick's seasonings. So, little early Christmas present from my dad. Thanks, Dad. So, I'm going to probably let this sit out on the oven, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes, and then I'm going to throw it on the Rec Tec. So, I'll catch up with you guys once we're at the Rec Tec. Alright, we're at the Rec Tec. Might be asking yourself, what is that thing he's got on the side of his Rec Tec? Well, I did a little retro, a little add-on, but this is the Smoke Natty Cold Smoker, and this is the Magnum one. It's the biggest one they have. And the reason that I put this on here is just because, in my opinion, I do not think that any pellet grill really gives you that much of a wood flavor. Like, it does, but it's not like cooking over coals and like with wood in it or cooking on wood. So it's just my opinion. I figured I'd give it a shot. So far, I'm liking it, but I decided to do the ham at 225 the whole time. Just give you a quick look. Yeah, she's smoking. And you can see I have a third party, my Maverick, in there as well as in the ham. And what I'm going to do a little later in the cook is I'm just going to show you what the temperature is of the Maverick compared to that. I'm just going to show you how spot on the Rec Tec does with keeping the same temp. But I'm smoking it with, I got the hickory, the cooking pellets hickory in the hopper, and then in there I got some pieces of charcoal and some big chunks of apple wood. So it's kind of like a double smoked ham. So I'll check back with you in a little bit. Alright, so it's been about 20 minutes, and I just figured I'd show you a Rec Tec. You can't, I don't know if you can see it, but it's set at 225, and my Maverick reads 216, and it might vary from there by like a degree or something, but dude, it does not move. Like, this Rec Tec, like I said, is awesome at maintaining a consistent temp the whole cook. Like, there's no temp swings, no nothing. So that's the thing I love the most about this is you set it at 225, it's what, 8 degrees off, but it does not move unless like the actual temperature changes. So just one really good thing about the Rec Tec. Alright, it's been about 2 hours. Figured I'd give you a check. Internal on the ham right now is at 70, so she's got a ways to go yet. Ways to go. Okay, there it is. Smoking good. I tell you, I'm impressed with the Smoke Daddy Magnum, but probably give me another look in an hour or so. Alright, we are right at about 3 hours, 45 minutes. Internal on the ham is 113. I'll give you a peek. Oh yeah. Threw the baked potatoes on because, well, they're not going to be baked. I just threw the potatoes on raw. I'm going to let them smoke here for a little bit more, and I'm going to make them like smoked mashed potatoes. I don't know if it's even going to taste any different, but I figured I'd give it a try. So, I don't know if I'll give you another look or not before it's plated up, but if I do, you're in for a treat. We'll catch you later. Okay, as you can see, I put the potatoes off. I cut them up, and I just quartered all the potatoes. Then I shocked them in a strainer. And I just ran them under cold water until they weren't hot anymore, because I just wanted to have them stop cooking for the time being. But what's that in the corner of the screen, you say? Well, that is a different kind. That is Big Dick's Curry Up. And all I'm going to do to do these, I'm going to do it one-handed. I'm just going to take some of the Big Dick's. I'm going to pour it in there. I'll go heavy because I'm just going to put some water in it. And then I'm going to just turn the water on. I'm going to fill that up till it's about the potatoes, and then I'm going to just bring them to a boil and simmer them till they're about all the way done. So I just figured I'd show you that I'm doing that. So we'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, so, you know, I know you saw me put the Big Dick's curry up in the water. It's really not going to do much to the flavor of the potatoes. I don't ever think it does that. I think it gives it a little bit of a taste. I haven't added the curry up. Well, I put a little bit on my finger and I tried it and I liked it. But, like I said, I'm just going to let these, you know, kind of come to a boil at first. Then I'm going to simmer them down, and then depending on how the ham's doing is how I'll finish the rest of them. But when I'm done with the potatoes, I'll strain it out, I'll put it back in the pan, and I'm probably going to put like a half a stick of butter and maybe a different kind of Big Dick's in there to season them up. So, I don't know. We'll catch you on the flippity flop. Alright! Food's all done. Time to eat, isn't it? There's the ham. There's the potatoes. I mean, there it is, all plated up. I'd say in total, this 8.5 pound ham took about 4.5, 5 hours at 225. I cooked it to an internal of 140. I pulled the potatoes off a couple hours ago and I just made them mashed potatoes. I'm not going to explain how to do that, but I've already had some of the mashed potatoes, and believe it or not, you can actually taste some of the smoke on it. So, I don't know. Here it is. If you guys like this video, you know, refer me to your friends. Give me a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. You know, I will take criticism. You know, if you give me a thumbs down, give me a comment. Tell me what I should do different. But besides that, I'm going to eat some dinner. And, you know what? Skol Vikes. Go Vikings.